self-care to me is putting myself first in every aspect. As selfish as that may sound, you just gonna have to do it. And for me, a lot of the time, I don't put myself first. I'll put work first or family first. Lately, I've been able to put myself first a lot more, and it's been incredibly helpful for my overall health. One of the biggest things I do with self-care is getting a lot of sleep. That's kind of all I do is like sleep and eat. I make sure that I am eating very well. It's so easy to skip a meal because you have this and that and the other to do, and you're like, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to take care of this errand and that errand and the third errand first, and then I'll pick up some food, eat a little bit, and then do what I need to do. That is a very common way that people live, but it's not healthy. So I make sure that I get all of my meals and snacks in so I'm not really hangry and run down, and train my body to literally run on fumes. Outside of those, I also like to just veg out. We spend so much time as actors being on all the time. We were actually just discussing this on set. A part of our life is to be social, and that takes a lot of energy out of you. And when I come home, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to be seen. I just am on mute, and I will put on whatever new show is available for me to watch, or a lot of reality TV. I feel like if I cover my mouth, then I won't have to admit that I watch so much of it. The next question is, how do I take care of my hair and my skin? I have recorded this video 4 times, and every time it's 10 minutes long, so I'm just going to try to cut right to the chase. I have a pretty strong skincare regimen. You know, wash my face, tone it, use a serum and a moisturizer, and some sunscreen. I've definitely struggled with cystic and hormonal acne since I was 23 and a half, so it's been a while. And only in the last, I want to say maybe 4 months, have I found the right internal health choice for me. I'm mumbling a lot. I should know what I'm going to say by now if I've done this for half an hour. I take an oral tincture that was formulated specifically for me by a Chinese medicine doctor that I was seeing in Vancouver. Her name is Dr. Kelly Kmolik. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly, but she's really wonderful. Both her and her partner are very well versed in naturopathic medicine, Chinese medicine specifically, and she was able to put together a treatment for me that was not only going to help me battle my acne, but rebalance my entire internal system, which it has. I have not had a single cyst form that wasn't already there before I met her. My skin has healed and cleared up so much, and I could not be more thankful for her and the work that she does. She's a miracle. She's just a miracle. When it comes to my hair, you know, I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm not bald, because my hair has been under a wig for the last 6.5, 7 months. So all I do is wash it and braid it and go to work, and then they cover it up. Or I'm putting it up in a ponytail. Actually, this has probably been the worst care that I've ever done for my hair. Normally, I co-wash it every week, and I'll do, you know, a pretty extensive clarifying wash. I am trying not to use so many products these days, so natural is my vibe. I've been using baking soda and water to cleanse my scalp and to just clean my hair from any product that is there, the buildup. And then I'll use an apple cider vinegar rinse, just apple cider vinegar and water. I will do a hair mask, a bentonite clay hair mask, which is great. Even though when you're putting it on and it dries, it feels like your hair is literally going to break, so you don't want to manipulate it too much while the mask is in there. But after you've let it set for the allotted amount of time, you rinse it out, your hair will be so juicy, the curls will be popping, your hair will love it. I will say, though, that my favorite conditioner is the Camille Rose Natural conditioner. It's like a pear something. It's so yummy. It is the business. I will say also for my skincare, I love facials. I have really delved deep into skin world, whether it's products or treatments or anything like that. And I really enjoy getting a nice deep cleansing facial. I love a good hydrofacial because when they do it, they don't have physical extractions. They do it with the vortex tool. So everything is just with that lovely little tool, and you're just laying there and getting all cleaned up and plumped up and juicified. It's great. Because I had such a serious cystic flare this past winter, it was really bad. I was breaking out in a way that I hadn't since I was in my early 20s. I have a lot of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and a lot of like pitted acne scarring as well. I'm wearing makeup right now because I was working earlier today. Day to day, I really don't wear makeup. I like to accept where my skin is and where I plan to go with it. This whole thing is a journey, and I don't ever want to feel like at any moment I'm really not beautiful. I do have hard days with it, but to see that progress and not be hiding behind this mask, I want to know that I am beautiful day in and day out, and I can heighten it if I want to put makeup on, but it doesn't add the beauty to me, it just enhances it. So I'm getting my first chemical peel tomorrow to handle the hyperpigmentation that I have suffered. I'm very, very excited about that journey. I think I'm going to document it, and I can maybe share that with the world a little later. The question was, how do you practice self-care without feeling guilty about spending that limited time with friends, family, or a relationship? I don't feel guilty about it. Well, sometimes I do, but I realize that I am no good to anyone if I am not good. I need to spend that time with myself, for myself, on myself, in order to enjoy time being spent with a family member or a friend or in a relationship. You just can't fully be there and live that part of your life if you're not healthy and taking care of yourself. So I'm very thankful that my family and friends were prepared a long time ago that I was going to live a very unconventional life. And now that I am working at a level that I've wanted to, my time is quite limited. But they get that. And they know that because of how hard I work, I need to take care of myself. Whether that be just sleeping all day, or sleeping and eating all day, or going to the doctor for checkups, or working out, or getting a facial, anything that I need to do to make sure I'm good. Then when I call or FaceTime or email or whatever it is, I enjoy that so much more, and so do they, because I'm not overwhelmed with so much stress, and I'm not exhausted and don't want to talk about anything or to anyone. So I take care of me, and they get that, so I can then take care of them. And how do I remain positive about myself on a bad day? I don't. If I have a bad day, I will have that bad day. If it's really intense, then I will do something to make myself feel better, like get one of my favorite expensive facials at my favorite spa. Thankfully, when I do have those bad days, I am actually in town to get that facial. It's a hydrofacial at the Langham Hotel here in New York City, and it is my zhuzh. It will take away any sort of stress that I am holding and feel like I am never going to get rid of. It's gone. Thank you. But sometimes if I need to have a bad day, I will just have that bad day, and I don't want to feel the pressure of having to feel good all the time. Sometimes days suck. Sometimes I don't feel good about myself, and I would rather be far more introspective about where that's coming from as opposed to glossing over or ignoring it. Or I'll just sit and watch Bob's Burgers, and then I'll feel so good.